I mean, I grew up where I grew up in Florida. I learned to rap because I grew up around black kids. I was lucky, and I grew up in a time when there were not a lot of white kids rapping. And I went to a school that was more black people than white people. And if I hadn't done that, I'd never been a rapper. The fact that I'm making rap music and I'm a white dude and I'm like the whitest looking dude of all time, and I'm sure there's people that roll their eyes about it. I can't care because it's what I do and it's what I've been doing for 20 years. And ultimately, I would hope that people would look at the music that I make, the way that I make it, my knowledge of the history, my involvement in the community for a long time, and understand that I come at this with nothing but respect and admiration. And there's always going to be people that are going to scoff at it, but I think most people look at what I do and can understand that it comes from nothing but respect. Making a record is really exhausting. It's not fun to make a record. It's like solving a big giant math problem, and you are worried about the lyrics, and you're worried about, I can't get these vocals right, I can't get this sound right, these drums aren't right, this song isn't coming together. It's very stressful to make a record. I've been coming to Europe for 8 years, and which is mind-blowing. And it's taken, we started doing that just because we wanted to go. Someone gave us a chance and we thought it was the coolest thing in the world. And we still play shows all the time for no money, because we just want to go there. I don't make money when I go play Romania, I go there because I want to go to Romania. But it's also now become part of a survival thing too. It's a weird time to be a musician. You got to work real hard. All of the trouble that's been happening in Europe for the last 10 years and all the trouble that's been happening in America for the last 2 years, with race relations in America, with migrant struggles in Europe, with political struggles in both places and economic struggles in both places, and then watching the rise of the sort of fascist nationalist movements has created a rise to counterbalance. And one of the things that is very reassuring to me is that there are a lot of Americans, though it is later than it should have been, are paying attention to what their government is doing. When something terrible like this happens, there is a rise to balance, and there's certainly a rise of creativity, and there's a rise of political movement as well too. And so the hope is that people will fight.